Hi everyone! It's a wrap on another incredible year here at Bob's Watches. So we're celebrating with a very special episode of Inside Watches, showcasing our year in review and sharing some of our top notes from 2022. We pulled data from across the board, including the top-selling model, top dial color, and even the most expensive Rolex we sold in 2022. You do not want to miss it. Before we jump into it, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the Bob's Watches YouTube channel to stay up to date on all the latest watch collecting content. We'll start our year in review with our most asked question: what was the top model number sold in 2022? That would of course be the iconic Rolex Submariner 16610. Featuring a stainless steel finish, black dial, and matching black bezel, the Submariner 16610 is iconic. With that in mind, the next few topics don't come as much of a surprise. The top dial color sold was black, the top metal finish was stainless steel, and the top bracelet sold was the 3-link oyster bracelet. All three features are hallmarks of the Submariner 16610 and are popular choices for other models in the Rolex catalog as well, because they are so timeless and versatile. The top model sold was the Rolex Oyster Perpetual Datejust, most famously distinguished by a date mechanism at the 3 o'clock hour marker. The fact that Rolex released the Datejust in 1945 and it's still one of the most successful watches on the market speaks volumes about how enduring the brand really is. The most searched watch in 2022 was the Rolex GMT Master 2, reference 16710. With its dual timekeeping capabilities, the reference 16710 has the appeal of a classic pilot's watch. Reference 16710 was produced for nearly 20 years, during which Rolex outfitted the collection with 3 aluminum bezel colorways: all black, red and black, also known as the Coke bezel, and the famous red and blue bezel, also known as the Pepsi. The most expensive Rolex sold in 2022 was the Rolex Platinum Daytona with an iced-out diamond dial, which sold for a cool $212,000. The top 4 states that purchased luxury watches were California, Texas, Florida, and New York. Turning our attention to YouTube. Our top Inside Watches episode was the patented episode that explored a rare typo found on some 9315 oyster bracelets during the 1970s. On these watches, the clasp was stamped with the misprint patented instead of patented. Our top watch talk video was the episode from earlier this year covering our 2022 Rolex predictions. Check out the link in the description to see which predictions we got right. Our top episode of On the Clock featured an in-depth discussion between Bob's Watches owner Paul Altieri and special guest Kevin O'Leary about watch investments, the secondary market, brand management, and more. The business gurus had a lot of valuable insight on how to curate a solid watch collection. Again, you can find the links for our top videos in the description below. Our top Vintage of the Week episode was the video featuring an absolutely stunning example of the GMT Master 1675 with a fuchsia Pepsi bezel. The aluminum bezel on the Rolex featured in that video had faded over the years to reveal a unique pinkish fuchsia color. Collectors have come to refer to those coveted GMT bezels as the Pink Panther. Heading over to our social media channels. Our top TikTok video was a teaser highlighting the green GMT Master 2. The clip is short but sweet, featuring some lovely examples of the GMT Master 2 decorated with green design elements in full gold, two-tone, and stainless steel. Our top Instagram reel featured a clip from the previously mentioned episode of On the Clock starring Paul Altieri and Kevin O'Leary. Our top Instagram post earned a plethora of likes with a dynamic photo of a gold Rolex Cosmograph Daytona with a sharp black dial. Last but certainly not least, our top blog articles were How to Spot a Fake Rolex, a piece highlighting pre-owned Rolex investments, and the age-old battle of Rolex versus Tudor. And there you have it, our year here at Bob's Watches in a nutshell. Let's meet back here next year to see what's new and which trends endure for 2023. Until then, have a wonderful holiday and a happy new year. Be well.